Today we explore the Slovak Air Force, officially known as the Air Forces of the Armed Forces of the Slovak Republic. Established on January 1, 1993 following the formation of the Slovak Republic, the Slovak Air Force is responsible for protecting Slovak airspace, supporting NATO operations, conducting air defense missions, and providing transport, reconnaissance, search and rescue, and training capabilities. The force has approximately 3,200 personnel and operates a relatively compact fleet of combat aircraft, transport aircraft, helicopters, trainers, UAVs, and ground-based air defense systems. In recent years, Slovakia has undergone a major modernization program, centered around the F-16V Viper and new Western air defense systems. The Commander-in-Chief of the Slovak Armed Forces is the President of Slovakia. The Minister of Defense, Robert Kalinak, provides civilian leadership and oversees Slovakia's defense policy and military modernization. The Slovak Air Force is commanded by Major General Robert Toff. The Air Force works closely with Slovakia's NATO allies in air policing, surveillance, training, and integrated air defense. The F-16V Viper is becoming the backbone of Slovakia's modern combat aviation capability. Slovakia has received F-16C and F-16D aircraft equipped with modern avionics and systems designed for multi-role operations. The aircraft can perform air defense, precision strike, reconnaissance, and close support missions, giving Slovakia a much more capable fighter force than its previous generation aircraft. The introduction of the F-16 also represents a major transition toward NATO standard combat aviation and modern Western weapons and support systems. The C-27J Spartan provides Slovakia with a modern tactical airlift capability. It can transport personnel, equipment, and supplies while operating from relatively short runways. The aircraft can also support humanitarian missions, medical evacuation, disaster relief, and military deployments. The L-410 remains an important light transport aircraft within the Slovak fleet. Several aircraft perform utility and transport duties, while the L-410FG variant provides reconnaissance and surveillance capabilities. Its relatively small size makes it useful for missions where a larger transport aircraft would not be necessary. Two Global 5000 aircraft provide specialized transport capability, including medical evacuation missions. These aircraft give the Slovak Armed Forces a fast long-range platform for transporting personnel and supporting high-priority missions. The Aero L-39 remains an important training aircraft for Slovak military pilots. The L-39CM is primarily used for advanced jet training, helping pilots develop the skills required before transitioning to more advanced combat aircraft. The L-39ZAM variant adds light attack capability, allowing the aircraft to perform limited combat and ground support missions in addition to training. These aircraft remain useful for maintaining pilot proficiency while Slovakia's F-16 fleet continues to expand. The UH-60M Black Hawk is the most important modern utility helicopter in Slovakia's fleet. These helicopters provide troop transport, tactical mobility, search and rescue, disaster response, and other support missions. The Black Hawk fleet is gradually replacing older Soviet-designed helicopters and represents Slovakia's transition toward modern Western military aviation. Additional UH-60M helicopters are planned, which will further increase the country's ability to transport personnel and equipment during military and emergency operations. The Mi-17 remains part of Slovakia's helicopter capability, providing utility and search and rescue functions. Although the aircraft is an older Soviet-designed platform, its large cabin and transport capability make it useful for moving personnel and equipment. The Mi-17 also provides an important backup capability while Slovakia continues transitioning toward Western helicopter platforms. The Slovak Armed Forces operate Elbit Skylark UAVs for tactical intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. The Skylark is a small unmanned aircraft designed to provide commanders with real-time information about the battlefield. It can support reconnaissance missions without placing a manned aircraft or crew at risk. Slovakia's Skylark systems are particularly associated with its special forces, giving small units an additional tool for surveillance and situational awareness. The Barak MX is one of the most important new additions to Slovakia's air defense capability. Slovakia has received its first Barak MX battery, with additional batteries ordered. The system is designed to defend against a variety of aerial threats and uses different interceptor missiles to provide layered protection. Its networked architecture allows radar sensors, command systems, launchers, and missiles to operate together as part of an integrated air defense network. The planned expansion of Barak MX will significantly strengthen Slovakia's ability to protect important military and strategic locations. The 2K-12 Cub M2 is an older Soviet-designed medium-range surface-to-air missile system. Slovakia has several batteries associated with this system, although its operational availability has been affected by age, modernization requirements, and transfers of equipment. The Cub is gradually being replaced by newer Western air defense systems. Slovakia also operates the German MANTIS very short-range air defense system. 2 MANTIS systems were provided by Germany and are used to protect important areas against low-level aerial threats. The system uses radar-guided guns and automated fire control technology to engage incoming targets at short range. Together, Barak MX, Cub M2, and MANTIS provide Slovakia with a combination of long and medium-range and very short-range air defense capabilities. The modernization of the Slovak Air Force is focused on replacing older Soviet-era equipment with modern Western systems. The F-16V fleet will remain at the center of Slovak combat aviation, while additional aircraft and improved infrastructure will strengthen the country's ability to conduct NATO-standard air operations. Slovakia is also expanding its ground-based air defense capability. Additional Barak MX batteries are planned, while older Cub systems are expected to gradually disappear from service as newer systems become operational. The helicopter fleet is also moving toward a larger UH-60M Black Hawk force, reducing dependence on Soviet-designed Mi-17 helicopters. Further improvements to radar coverage, communications, command and control systems, UAV capability, and NATO integration are also expected. These programs will transform the Slovak Air Force from a small force relying heavily on legacy Soviet equipment into a more modern NATO-compatible air force. The Slovak Air Force may be relatively small, but it is undergoing one of the most significant modernization programs in its history. The F-16V Viper provides a major leap in combat capability, while C-27J and L-410 aircraft maintain transport and surveillance missions. The UH-60M Black Hawk is modernizing Slovakia's helicopter fleet, while the L-39 continues to provide essential pilot training. At the same time, new Barak MX and MANTIS systems are strengthening the country's air defense network. With continued investment in combat aircraft, helicopters, UAVs, air defense, and NATO integration, Slovakia is building a more modern and capable air force designed to defend its airspace and contribute effectively to collective European security.